You guys, if this isn't maybe one of the biggest hauls I've ever done, then I don't know. I just don't know. I just finished taking pictures of everything that I got. We went back to that estate sale this morning. They are continuously pulling up treasures from the basement. So the lady called me and said, we brought up a bunch of Christmas stuff, come back. So I bought, well, I bought $10 worth of stuff, but it was a lot more than it sounds like. $10 doesn't sound like very much, but I got a huge box full of Christmas cutouts and plates and new in the box tinsel and garland and like chandeliers that were from the 60s, 70s. I got a ton of stuff. Sorry, all this stuff is dusty and I've got an itch in my nose. And then on our way back home through that town, we hit a good 4 or 5 pretty good rummages. Then we found a house who had a ton of boxes just out front and they were giving it all away. So we went through those things and found some treasure. And then we came back to home, town-wide yard sales, and we hit probably 10 or 15 yard sales and bought a bunch more stuff. A church rummage was in there, which you know that's always a good one. And not all of this stuff is old that I'll show you. Most of it is, because I do deal mostly with vintage items, but I have been dabbling in eBay a little bit, so I picked up some other little things that I'll show you. This may be in a couple parts, because there's a lot here, a lot. It took me forever to photograph everything. If you know me at all and you watch this channel at all, you know that I always pick up these Humidiguide, thermostat, whatever they are. This one's really cool, has some cool coloring in there. There's also like along this bottom, like it almost looks like a holographic line of numbers. And right now they're like blue, green, yellow in the 80s range, and you can just barely see them. I don't even know if it'll show up on camera, but I'm curious to know if that is telling me the temperature of the room, perhaps, because it is about 80 in here right now. It's like almost 90 outside. Our air conditioners are working away. But in this 1950s house, we have drop ceilings, and so the heat just kind of hangs out right up there in the ceiling, so it doesn't cool off very much. So I'm interested to know if anybody knows anything about this, if this row of these, like, it's almost like mood ring coloring, these numbers, and I can't see anything past 80 going this way. So I'm curious to know if that's really telling me the temperature or what that is. I'm gonna put some of these things in these boxes so it'll help it be easier for me to take them outside to organize them all later. I picked up this bar shaker, cocktail shaker. I have good luck with those normally. Picked up a couple of these cute thermoses. These were in the freebie rummage sale pile. This one is marked 1971 King Sealy thermos. So I thought that was kind of cool. Picked up these little Japan wine and cheese salt and pepper shakers. They are marked Japan on the bottom with their corks intact. They were at the freebie yard sale. I got the corn cat. It's called actually Early American, but a lot of the Pyrex groups, the ladies call it corn cat because there's usually a corn and a cat. This doesn't actually have a cat on it though. The other, the round casseroles have a cat on them. But it's Early American. It's got like an Americana kind of theme going on there. This was in the free rummage. Cannot believe that. The guy actually ended up, he wasn't home when we were looking through the stuff, and we didn't know that, of course. And then he pulled up and parked behind it, or beside us, and he was like, yeah, it's all free, take whatever you want. He was like, it's just leftovers from what didn't sell at our rummage. And I'm thinking, holy cow, who shopped at your rummage? Because I kept finding all kinds of cool things that I loved. So I was surprised that all this good stuff was left and he was just giving it away. But then he went inside, so that was fine. But this was, I don't know if I can get it out there without breaking something below it. This was one of the first things that I saw when we pulled up to this Everything is Free. It's by Bright Star, and it's the brick paper. Looks like a little brick fireplace. See, this is vintage Anchor Hawking with its glass lid, little juice carafe, free rummage. What else was at the free rummage? These cute little ceramic pig salt and pepper shakers. They don't have their corks, but they do have their foil sticker. They are OMC Japan, and both of them have their foil sticker on the bottom. Cute little piggies. Let's see. There may be other things that came from the freebie rummage, but I don't see them right now. We hit a rummage where I got quite a few grandma Christmas things. I got the vintage poinsettia all plastic wreath. This is not those fabric flowers. These are those 70s plastic flower ring situation. So I always pick those up when I find them. I think they're cute to decorate with. I think they help spruce up a vignette in your Christmas displays, especially if you use old stuff. So I always pick those up when I find them. I got this cute vintage umbrella. I believe the handle is possibly Bake-like, and I thought the shape of it was really, really sweet, and the pattern on there is real bright yellow and brown. Just stabbed myself in the leg with that. That's neat. Got this cute mushroom pot holder. Got this cool eagle wall decal. My parents had this. I think everybody's parents had this. I think everybody's grandparents had one of these hanging above their garage, at least in my area in the Midwest. So I picked that up. It is marked 7037, 9-inch, but it doesn't have a brand or a maker, but I thought it was cool. It's got holes to hang the bird on the house. Again, with the Christmas sale, the grandma Christmas sale, tissue box cover she lovingly made with yarn and plastic. A Noel sign made lovingly with yarn and plastic. A big giant stocking made with granny squares in Christmas colors. A cute little angel made with yarn and plastic. A full bag full of ornaments made with yarn and plastic. There's probably 40 in there. This box has some more yarn and plastic, and these are neat. They made these into ball shapes, and they're real kind of ornate. There's green, orange, yellow, blue, red, and then a red and green one. Trying to see what else. At a yard sale, one of the yard sales in the nearby town, we picked up this cast iron rooster napkin holder. It's not marked anywhere that I noticed, but it was really cool, and it's heavy. And it's got that rusty look. It's cool. I don't know if it's old or not. I think it is old enough to be on Etsy, but it's just cool. It's just unique. This was at the estate sale when we went back today. I saw it yesterday, wasn't sure about it. But I thought that the rooster has a really cute face, and then the saying on there is really cute also. It's missing some hooks across the bottom, but all of them are missing, so I went ahead and picked it up. It would be easy to buy a pack of those little screw-in hooks, and they would screw right into that spot and have a little hook. So I may do that before I list it. But if not, somebody else could do it easily for less than $1 or $2 to make it have little hooks if that's what they wanted to use it for. I just thought the rooster had a cute face. The mister found this really cute watering can. It looks like the Lawnwear brand, but it's not. It's Rubbermaid. Has a really sweet little shape and little designs on there. Got this pretty tablecloth, minty sweet pastel pink, pretty baby blue, and a brown stem all around. It's rectangle shape. Got it at a yard sale, I believe. Got quite a few of these little 80s, 90s Christmas cutouts. Those babies up. Got a stack of these. They're like paper plates. They're shaped like paper plates, but they're plastic. There's, I think, 7 Santas and 2 poinsettias. The mister picked up this vintage West Virginia Delta Cotton Rich USA large sweatshirt. It's got some wear, got some worn looks, and that's kind of big right now. I'd say it's 90s. Always pick up a good silverware tray when I find one, and this one is in a groovy mustard yellow. Picked up a little mini camping skillet, cast iron. That was at the free rummage. This heavy cast iron loaf pan. It's Old Mountain. It's marked 2010, so it cannot go on Etsy. So I did list that on eBay. Here is another of those thermometer humidity guides. This one I think must be homemade. It's really cool. It's got a little base on the bottom. It's on a spinner, and then you can spin it to see which dial you want to look at. So I thought that was really cool. Picked up a couple trinket boxes, a little Santa, and he's got a little surprise inside. He is marked 1997. And then a little snowman guy. He was unmarked, but I think that they were from the same place. There's also a little tree, but I noticed when I got it home that the star was looking like it was getting ready to break, so I glued it to make it sturdy, and I'll list it later. I picked up this McCoy strawberry planter. It's marked 0658 McCoy USA on the back. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of just carved in there. The pottery has kind of a blue glaze to it, so it's kind of neat. Usually it's not blue like that, so I liked it a lot. Strawberries are always a good seller for me. Picked up these. They are marked 2003, so that makes them just old enough to be vintage, which totally surprises me. I'm born in 1984. 2003 does not seem like it should be vintage, but apparently it is according to Etsy. So I thought those are really cool, like a copper ornate set. Yikes. Okay, the mister found these and they're really cool. They're old, felted bottoms. They may even be handmade, but I don't know, the wood part I mean. But they're for a taper candle. You can hold them like this. Take your little taper candle, or, you know, go to the bathroom or whatever, you know, it's supposed to look vintage. But this little pipe looking thing that's in here, once you've put your taper candle in and it starts to burn down, you can raise it up as you need to, and then by the time you get all the way burned down, you can stick your new candle in and put it back down all the way to the bottom. Isn't that cool? And there were two. I'd never seen anything like that. They're so primitive. So I went ahead and got those because they were so unique. Ooh, I'm losing out of my box over here. So that's all in that banana box. Picked up these at a yard sale, and it is a full set of these pots and pans. I'm gonna make a racket here really quick, but I want to show you everything that I got. There is a skillet that looks like it's never been used. They're by Regal. This one says 10-inch skillet, a product of Regalware. This lid fits this one, and then it also fits this big saucepan. Literally, they look like they've never been used, and that big lid fits both of those. And then it also came with a medium-sized sauce pot with a cute lid. I mean, I love those little knobs. There's just a little bit of wear like around the bottoms, but they literally look like they've never been used. And then there's a little tiny sauce pot, like for a can of soup or whatever. This one also has that marking around the edges, but literally no other marking. I mean, they're perfect inside. The Teflon's perfect. It's just, they're perfect. So I picked those up. I think I paid, what did that guy say? It was a little old man. He wanted $2 for the set. So I said, okay, I wasn't gonna get them because they are hard to ship, but boy, $2 is hard to pass by, especially with those cute knobs on the lids. I just love those. Aren't they cute? I love those. Can never pass up one of these Lerner Industries desk organizers that look like they're carved from pretty wood, but really it's just plastic. I always have those in my shop. They're almost always available. If you're ever in need of something boho for a gift, head on over to my shop because I promise you, those will be there. I always find them. They like follow me home. A 1990s or maybe 80s vintage window stencil kit. Has Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noel, fireplace, Santa, all kinds of cute little Christmas stencils. Found this cute trash can. It was in a garage sale, an estate garage sale, and it was so dirty. It was so dirty, and it had like a big yellow stain across it. It was filthy inside, and a little magic eraser, and it's good as new. White as can be, and this pink little flower design is so cute. I'm having trouble because I really want to keep it. I have a vintage pink bathroom, but I have black wire, metal, whatever, like a little shelf in there and a couple little like knick-knacky things in there. And so, and my trash can that's in there currently matches that black metal mesh shelving that is so popular in, you know, the 50s, 60s. So I don't know that I want this Rubbermaid trash can, but the pink flowers are really, they're selling me. At the estate sale we went back to an hour away, got this cute new in the box tinsel. It is marked 1968, and there's another one of gold, same. And then another one with a really cute tree motif. This one doesn't have a year on it, but I would say based on, you know, the packaging that it's probably 60s or 70s, just like the other one. Picked this up, I don't know where we were, new in the box by Matchmates. Has a salt and pepper shaker, butter dish, and napkin holders, or a napkin holder. This was at the estate sale. I thought it was really cool. Candelier. This is like a metal, this is like foil, this red stuff around these candles. So, and it's cool because the candle, or the candelabra part, is not the ugly waxy color that the Mr. always gives me a hard time about when I buy these candeliers. And the cord is red, which I thought was fun. And I thought it was fun that these flame tips are still in there. Now, I don't know if it works. I have not tested it. I'm gonna leave it out so that I can test it, so that I can disclose that in my listing once I get it listed on Etsy. At the church rummage, I picked up 3 pairs of vintage curtains. There is a minty green set. Let me get it over where you can see it. A minty green pair, a cute blue pair, and then 4 panels, so 2 sets of this pinky, dusty pink mauve color. Picked up a vintage 90s Wrangler jean jacket. Oh, I'm sweating, guys. It's hot. A couple of these real cute little Santa guys. They look like they have that fold out pineapple type kind of like table decoration bottoms, but they're not. It's just a flat plastic. I don't want to get those messed up. This little Santa guy cutouts. This little Santa guy. These ones are double-sided. And a cute reindeer, and a cute snowman with glasses, and some cute bells. I love it when vintage Christmas stuff has hot pink in it. I think that's so great, because now it seems like nothing would be hot pink unless it was like princess themed. Get a little closer so I can reach this other stuff. Picked up this really cute little wallet looking doodad. It almost maybe is for like little cosmetics. Because it opens up, it expands, and has a little mirror in there, and a little extra pocket, a couple extra pockets, a little section for maybe like a lipstick or something maybe in there. But it was really cute. I think it's really sweet. It's vinyl, and you can tell by the snap and the closure that it is old. Picked up this cute letter sorter. I've had this in aqua, white, and maybe mustard yellow before, or no, avocado green I've had. And these always sell for me. It's not made by any company that I've ever heard of before. It's W.T. Rogers Co. in Madison, Wisconsin, but it's a bright, fun pop of color on somebody's desk. So that's nice. Here's a couple things that are gonna go on eBay. Found this Vera Bradley backpack. It's huge. It's got all the pockets, all the sections, water bottle pockets. Super, super heavy duty. The back is a laptop pocket, and it's just got all kinds of pockets, and it's in like perfect shape. So I picked that baby up. I think I paid $5 for it, and they are going on eBay for $50 or more. This was in the free rummage, and it's not old enough to go, actually it is old enough to go on Etsy, but I think it would be better placed on eBay. It's the 35th anniversary Barbie of the dark-haired original 1950s Barbie. Comes with her sunglasses and her little black high heels and a little booklet of details about her. She's got her earrings on and her makeup, and I love that face. So I picked her up. Picked up this 31 bag that was also in the free box. 31 usually sells for at least $25 or more, so I couldn't hardly pass that up for free. This, I don't know where I got, but it's really cute. Maybe it was in the free bin. I think it was cool. Look, we see these tins all the time. Christmas tins, no big deal. I don't think anything about them. But what sold me was that it was still in the original Sears assorted chocolates box. It's not dated, but you know it's old. You know it's old. See, when's the last time you went to Sears, number one, and Sears where they sold chocolates in a box like this, a cardboard box like this? It's been a while. So even if it's 80s, that's still pretty dang old. And the ingredients are all on there. I thought it might have an expiration date that might tell me, you know, like how old that it might have been, but it sure doesn't. It's got a whole bunch of, you know, just ingredients and distributed by Sears and Roebuck, but no stamped expiration date, but I thought it was so cool that it still had the box. The mistress said I shouldn't get it, but how do you pass that up? How do you pass that up? I picked up this at the estate sale. You know, I don't need another suitcase, but how cute is it? How cute is that fabric? And on the inside, it still has the little key for the lock, which I thought was really cool. And I think the last thing is this game. It's called This Game is Bonkers. It's by Parker Brothers, and I think, let's say 1978. I read it earlier. Yeah, 1978 Parker Brothers Bonkers. Every piece is in it. It's totally intact. So I thought that was a fun find for someone to have added to their board game collection. I got a couple more things, but there were things like for my mom, a couple shirts, a couple jackets, a basket for her, and that might be it. So that's all for me to show you guys today, and I hope you enjoyed the haul, and again, stay tuned because there's a lot more coming. Take care.